Now that the newest Nick's Coffee Room location is up and running, Nick is really interested to review the sales reports for each store to compare trends and evaluate sales. In this course, Professor Silver will show Nick around the results section of the Silver back office.
Hi, Nick. It's great to see you. How's business at your 2 locations?
Hi, Professor Silver. Business is great. The new location is even busier than the first.
That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear things are going so well. Have you had a chance to review your sales results in the back office?
Not yet, but I'm anxious to take a look.
Great. Start by selecting the results section in the back office. The first page that appears is the Reports page. Reports offer a deep dive into your business metrics. Most reports allow you to select a specific time frame to review, and the reports can be exported and printed. We'll talk about the individual reports in detail next time. Next, select the POS Transactions page. You can use this page when you need to find details of all transactions in the history of your store, or if you need to confirm that a transaction took place. You can filter the transactions by type using the Filter By drop-down. For example, perhaps you need to see if there was a pay-in or pay-out transaction on a certain date. You can use the Filter By drop-down to sort the transactions.
That's convenient. What if I need to look up a transaction, but I only know the cashier's name?
Great question. You can use the search field to search by any of the columns. So if you know that Brooke Jones was the cashier, you can type her name in the search field, and all of the transactions she processed will appear in the list. Selecting any of the transactions in the list brings up the details of that transaction at the bottom of the screen. The Ticket Details section displays the information about the ticket. The Lines section displays all of the items on that ticket. Payments displays the payment information for that ticket. Taxes displays the tax rate and the amount of tax collected. And Notes displays any notes that were added to that ticket. You can also preview the receipt for future orders, sales, and returns.
Why would I need to preview the receipt?
Previewing the receipt is an easy way to check on the customer's status toward a loyalty reward, or you can add the customer's email address here and send the customer an emailed copy of the receipt.
Why isn't there a preview receipt option for cleared tickets?
Cleared tickets don't generate a receipt. They still appear in the transaction history, however, as a record of every action that occurs on the POS app. Lastly, you can export a copy of the transactions list by selecting the Export Tickets button at the top of the page. Next, let's explore the Credit Settlement page. This page displays a breakdown of credit batches that have already been settled, batches that will be settled, or batches that have failed to settle. The timestamps shown on the Batches sections are in the Eastern Time Zone, and batches are defaulted to automatically settle at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can modify your default settlement time in the Payments Method page of settings. You can choose to view all batches or only failed batches by selecting the tabs at the top of the page. There is also an Advanced Search tab that allows you to search for specific batches by batch number, ticket number, etc. This is useful if you need to check to ensure a credit transaction was processed and settled successfully.
How will I know if my credit settlement was successful?
The system automatically sends you an email notifying you of the success or failure of your credit batch settlement. Finally, you also have the option of exporting your batch settlement information into a printable reportable format. Simply select the Export button at the top of the page. The results page in the back office is really great for analyzing sales and looking up transactions. You can view a list of all transactions that have gone through the POS and review your credit batch settlements easily, so you always know exactly what is going on in your business.
Both Nick's coffee room locations are really thriving, and Nick is anxious to learn more about how to analyze sales in his stores. In the next course, Professor Silver will show Nick the reports available in the back office.